been a few years, but don't you find it weird seeing Gretzky behind the bench?
Frankly, I don't like seeing him play Toronto at all.
Why?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
You still bitter about that?
It was a high stick.
You were 6. Leafs lose 6-3 to Wayne Gretzky's Phoenix Coyotes, and the ending was pretty bad.
It was like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Leafs get a season-low 18 shots on net, and despite that, former Leaf goalie, you might remember Michael Tellqvist, getting yanked after allowing 3 goals on just 6 shots. And they still lost. Story of the game to me, Caberlet didn't see any ice time until at least the second period, being benched by Coach Ron Wilson. And despite playing just over 13 minutes, Thomas Caberlet finished the game with a -3. Ron Wilson said it was a -4, but I mean, does it really matter?
It's kind of like comparing a 40 to a 45. It doesn't matter, buddy. You still failed the class.
I hate math. And it brings up something that's very interesting to me. Yes, he was awful defensively today, but the Leafs had a lot of trouble getting pucks on net. And Caberlet's biggest skill, I don't think many would argue this, is being a puck-moving defenseman, getting the puck up ice to the forwards so they can, of course, put shots on net. So my question to you is, does he get benched against the Capitals? And who could forget Anton McStralman knocking the puck into his own net?
Hey, at least it wasn't overtime.
And here's my thing with these guys. Is Caberlet good? Yeah. Is Caberlet an all-star? Probably. Is Stralman one of the better defensive prospects out there? Yeah, I think so. Do I see either of these guys on a Brian Burke hockey team? Not really. And you know what? Never mind that. It's not even about Brian Burke. I don't really see these guys being on a successful hockey team. Caberlet, for example, okay, as good as he is, do this. In your mind, take anyone off the Detroit Red Wings back end and replace him with Thomas Caberlet. Do they win the Cup? Does he make it through 4 rounds with the Ducks or the Flames or the Wild or, gosh, any of the teams out west?
I think my main concern is I can't picture him wearing a playoff beard.
And what sucks is in the middle of this terrible loss, Jason Blake got 3 points. He got a goal and 2 assists and was actually even on a night where most of the Leafs were minus. Credit where credit's due. Blake, the last few games, he's been solid. He hasn't been amazing, but he's been sound and solid, and I've liked him in the lineup. And it would be quite rude not to mention this. Congratulations to Martin Hanzal for getting his first career hat-trick, unfortunately, against the Leafs. The guy was getting 3 goals all season so far, and then he picks up another 3 tonight. This season, the Leafs have been giving away goals like free samples at the mall.
3 goals, great holiday gift idea.
If they're going to keep playing defense like that, they should just give everyone just a gift card with goals on it, and they can just come to the ACC, swipe, and just save us all the time.
How do you really feel, Steve?
I'm sick of it. Couple side notes before I finish. Hockey Canada released a list of 38 players from Major Junior and elsewhere that will be heading to Canada's World Junior roster camp. Congratulations, you've been selected for the chance to be selected! Leafs 6-rounder and one of the better performers in the QMJHL, Chris DiDomenico, is going to be at that camp, and Chris, I'm rooting for you. Cannot wait for Boxing Day.
5 for 5.
And this is the last thing I'll say about Sean Avery.
That's a lie.
If he says that on the ice, nothing happens. If he does what he probably should have done and waited until a reporter inevitably asked him about Dion Phaneuf or whatever in the middle of a press conference, and then he said something to that effect, maybe if he even said the exact same line, might not have even got a suspension. Probably just got a fine, maybe 1 or 2 games. But because he's like, hey, come look at me, that's why he's getting all this attention. And all you need to know about this scenario is it's not just about the comments. Dude, his team wants nothing to do with him. It goes so much farther beyond that.
Yeah, well, Dallas sucks anyway.
Well, then where were you last year when they were a legitimate cup contender?
Dude, composure.
Leafs lose 6-3 to the Phoenix Coyotes, and now they take on Alexander Ovechkin and the Capitals. Hey, what a great way to end a losing streak, right? Wait.